everyone, and welcome to Insta Live on Friday. Today you are here with Maggie. I work with Audrey as a college specialist. Today's topic is the myths surrounding sexual violence. A reminder that the opinions expressed in this video are not necessarily that of Safe Harbors, but of the people in the video. And lastly, before we get started, the information in this video can be intense or sensitive, so please take care of yourselves while watching. So we're going to get started. So myth number one, sexual violence is rare and only happens to certain types of people. The fact is that sexual violence is very common and can happen to anyone. Every 73 seconds, an American is sexually assaulted. 1 out of every 6 American women have been a victim of attempted or completed rape in their lifetime. 1 in 33 men have experienced an attempted or completed rape in their lifetime. And 47% of transgender people are sexually assaulted at some point in their life. Myth number 2, if a person didn't verbally say no, it doesn't count as rape. The fact is that consent is not the absence of a no, it's the presence of an informed and freely given yes. Multiple factors can make it difficult for a person to say no. These include power differences, age differences, intimidation, and incapacitation. Myth number 3, a person can prevent sexual assault with certain behaviors such as avoiding strangers or never walking home alone. The fact is that people are more likely to be assaulted by people they know. The only way to prevent sexual assault is for perpetrators to stop assaulting people. 8 out of every 10 rapes are committed by someone the victim knows, according to RAINN. Our next myth is that it's not sexual assault or rape if the assailant or victim are already in a relationship. The fact is that no one has the right to sex. Romantic status and prior consent do not erase the need for current consent. Consent must be freely given and can be taken away at any time, even during the sexual activity. Some fun facts. Marital rape has been banned in all 50 states since 1993. Married partners can be prosecuted for forced or coerced sex. Likewise, no state gives a person the right to have sex with someone they've had sex with before or with whom they are currently in a relationship with. Myth number 5, boys and men can't be raped and women can't be perpetrators. Boys and men can be raped and women can be perpetrators. 1 in 33 men, like we mentioned before, have experienced an attempted or completed rape in their lifetime. Among college undergraduate students, 6.8% of males experience rape or sexual assault through force, physical force, violence, or incapacitation. And male college-age students 18 to 24 are 78% more likely than non-students of the same age to be a victim of rape or sexual assault. Myth number 6, false reporting is common. The fact is that fear of negative attention and stigma cause people to underreport sexual assault. Even then, only 5 out of every 1,000 perpetrators will see prison. People claim they were sexually assaulted for attention, money, or other personal gain. The fact is that most people who report sexual assault face a wide range of personal consequences. There's little social status to be gained from reporting a sexual assault, especially one that didn't happen. At every level of reporting, a survivor often encounters skepticism, victim blaming, and rape myths. A survivor who sees their rapist prosecuted may have to answer intrusive questions about their sexual history or deal with badgering from a defense attorney. They may also have to cope with public fallout and scrutiny. People who tell their friends and family about sexual assault can also experience a lot of fallout. This may include judgment, loved ones taking the side of the assailant, particularly if they know that person, estrangement from family and friends, humiliation and a sense of exposure, lack of sympathy, being told to just get over it, and these reactions can damage a person's self-esteem and isolate them from a community. Without social support, it can make it difficult to heal. Myth number 8, someone who was truly raped will be hysterical and upset when they talk about what happened. The fact is that individuals may process trauma differently than others. A victim of sexual assault may go through a variety of emotions, or they may be numb. There is no perfect reaction that a true victim will display. In our last myth, myth number 9, a real rape victim reports to the police what happened right away. Someone who waits to report or just reports it to the school is probably lying or just wants to get revenge on someone. The fact is that delayed reports in sexual assault are very common and do not signify that someone is lying. Sometimes victims need time to process what has occurred to them, and it may take time for them to feel safe and to come forward. When the people involved in a sexual misconduct situation know each other well, have a prior relationship, or have mutual social circles, it is not at all uncommon for a victim to feel fear of reporting. Just because someone needs time to process and weigh their options does not mean that they are making a false report. It is not easy to talk about being sexually assaulted. It may cause a person to relive what happened to them. Often there is fear that others will not believe them or blame them for their own attack. All right, so those were our myths for today, and tune in for next week, and we're going to be discussing victim blaming. Thank you for joining.